Welcome back to Ironhaven for this multiple year episode starting with year 79. We'll see how many years. I'll just do like a few minutes round up for each of the years in question as I go through, I think, to see where we end up. So what are we going to do this year other than trying to keep the resources going? I'm going to have to build more windmills. I mean, you know, already have so many. What's that, 140 and 50, 56 is that? 57 windmills? Because the flour just isn't quite keeping up, so I'm going to have to tack a load more windmills over in this corner, I think. Just do another great big block of the buggers. I think the eggs and the milk are keeping up. I'll keep a check. Vegetables are getting low, but I've been building. I've got more fields this year, 4 more fields I think, or 2 more fields, 4 more this year than I had last year for vegetables, so there's another 15,000 or so vegetables there that I wouldn't have had last year. So this whole, all of the fields on the outside here, this entire line are all potatoes, as are I think a few of these maybe, yeah, couple, not many. So yeah, flour and potatoes, vegetables, but I'm going to do potatoes because you get more out of a field of them and they start growing at 0 and just chard along, so that's nice. I'm also going to carry on building up the pavement section along here so I can prepare the ground for more hostels. And now all the port, I forgot to mention last time, got rid of the ports. We've done the Magellan achievement, so got rid of the ports, so I'll start bringing the pavements up in this area so I can stick hostels in. Got to change the layers and the levels on this lot to get it all in keeping so I can put as many hostels as possible in. I'm going to sort of leave this area and no, not that, just that area it would seem, just to squeeze a few more bakeries. Oh, still got a fire. Just to squeeze a few more bakeries in. I can probably get another 4 in there. Yeah, 4 in there. A little bit more capacity is all going to help. And I think that's probably it. Yeah, we'll keep the Defender going. Keep watching out for beasties. Keep the Defender of Steam achievement, sorry, this one going. I've got all of the foresters' villages. These little collection of houses and the like to support 4 foresters' lodges in each of them. Yeah, there's 4 lots, so there's 16 foresters' lodges on the go permanently. What else? What else? Yeah, I think that'll be it really. So pavements, windmills, lay the ground for more hostels. I haven't done that one yet. And I suppose that's all that's worth saying at the moment really, so I'll be back at some point to give you an update. As we slide into year 80, I'll get the bits out of the way first. The Steam achievements, the Defender one, you know, defending these boys against the beasties, the wild animals, is sitting at 39 out of 50, so creeping closer, another 2 maybe 3 years and that should be done. And the population still sitting at 1269 out of 1348 spaces. Some of the houses haven't been allocated, and I've laid the blueprints for quite a lot of more hostels around. Bit laggy. Big batch there, some over here and some on the far side of the moon. Sorry about all these windows being open. Over yonder. Still need to, by my calculations, find about 17 hostels, lay the spaces for, so I'm going to have plenty of room to do that anyway, so that's all good. So I think this year, once the when the growing season starts, and assuming I have people spare, I'll carry on extending these pavement areas and laying the blueprints for hostels. All these ones with the foundations that you can see, I've got all the resources in place already, so I can just like crack on and really lay into building them not 1 year, but when I'm ready. Still time with the idea of rushing, for want of a better word, up to 2000. So get everything in place, get loads of resources of every sort in place, and then just build a ridiculous number of hostels, and force the population up to over 2000. Be creaky, certainly be creaky. I'll have to get the caravan stables working part-time, I guess, to stop people dying too frequently and too often from starvation and hypothermia and stuff, but I should be able to do it, I think. We'll see. So, yeah, just while I'm waiting for the growing season to start, I'm just moving loads of resources around, really. Oh, here we go. You saw it here. So the AI has recognised the new batch of buildings. And we have 1,348 spaces, so it's about another 78 spaces for about another 78 bods to grow into, so that's good. Yeah, I don't know, I might kind of creep up to 1,500 and then do a huge rush at that point, maybe, I don't know. I'll see. Really don't know. I might as well unlock that as well while I'm at it, because I'm not going to need them for Am I still making the bloody things? I hope not. Good. Yeah, not going to need them for expeditions anymore. Which is what I was using them for. Sorry, just checking something. Okay, so yeah, here we go into year 80. Let's see where we get on. End of year, start a new year update. Right, so I'm over in what was the old town, this area on the left. Flax is causing me problems, and I'm using all of the fields, which is, where are we now? 247 people to keep up with the vegetable and other demands. So I'm building a couple of maximised fields. Just give me 7,500 flax every year as as a standard. This is in the area of the weavers, so it makes sense to do it down here. Bit annoying because I'm not ready to do it there just yet, frankly, but there you go. So all of the blueprints for the houses are all laid, and because you can see the foundations, all of the resources are in place for them, ready to just build. Of the 1,474 spaces, I would say 1,410 are habitable. There's a few, 3 I think, new houses, hostels over here that I've built early in the winter, which includes this one, which will be habitable at some point. Oh, there's one of them there as well. When the AI does its next update and wakes up and whatever next time. But yeah, it's a bit of a beast, this one now, so that's all good. Very uniform. Do you like my orchards? Nice pretty colours. If I'd have thought more about it, I could have possibly even done the rainbow. Richard of, no yellow, green, blue, yeah, no, I can't quite do it, can I? Anyway, getting sidetracked. So I need, blueprint wise, about another 9, maybe 10 hostels, and that will provide enough population spaces to break into the 2000s. Still got a lot of bugs, I had a lot of them when I was terraforming this last year. Last year now, year 80. Lost a lot of people, probably 12, 13, 14, 15 people to homelessness. They terraformed something, ended up with no route anywhere, so the game decided they were homeless and they died, of course. And we don't need that there, do we, either? That's a boo-boo. Got these nice pretty double staircase effects coming down just to make it easy to move around up here, really. They all align with the arches there, so it's all nice and pretty. Exits every so often, 3 houses there, hostels rather. So yeah, so that's that. Is there anything else? I've built a new area to make firewood and charcoal over here. That's better. Just so they can be a little more self-sufficient, so the caravan stables don't have to do as much moving around from the... I think there are 3 spots up there, 3 areas like this that create charcoal and firewood. So that's all marvellous. Flour I seem to be on top of. Fruit, obviously. I might even get rid of some of those fields because that's just... I'm never going to do anything with that. Perhaps convert some of these fruit fields into... orchards into fields. Because, again, vegetables, they're staying up. Vegetable pies being the demand on them, the drain on the resources, but I'm having trouble getting this number up at the minute, and I've built a load more fields over here that we started using last year, these new ones here. So, yeah, I don't really know. Yeah, that's why I activated all these hostels, and I think all of them are... No, not that one. No, not that one. that one. So there's 36 plus... No, not that one either. Okay. That's interesting. So 1, 2, 3, and the one up there 4. So okay, that's nearly 80 spaces. So less than 1400. So about another 50 should be able to get in there. But now I seem to be reaching a bit of a perfect storm in terms of numbers. That was a good view. In that, I don't know how easy it's going to be to keep up. If I just, keep dumping people into the system maybe, but... Oh, we've got the accountant's house. It doesn't feel as though... It is going up, but it doesn't feel as though it's... What's that going to be? Yeah, it's kind of stable, isn't it? It's static. I did make a note down here because I was starting to doubt myself. Hold on. Yeah, 1305, so it's going up a bit anyway. Yeah, so I think that's probably all it's worth saying in this update, really. I could actually get rid of these things here now, I wonder. Yeah, I'll have to have a look at the resources these provide, because milk is fine, so... And I've got 111,000 meat. It was up nearly 130,000, but I've just been madly converting resources. So I could get rid of them. They provide just meat, so I can get rid of them. Milk and meat. Yeah, okay. So I can certainly get rid of the pigs anyway. Probably those, yeah. I'll have a think about that. And if I can do that, we'll free up space for houses, I think. Hostels. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that will give me half of the extra 10 that I need to get into the 2,000 marks. Or I could alternatively just expand the fields. That would be a good idea. Yeah. Okay, options. Excellent. So, yeah, that's the roundup. That's where the settlement has moved to. Now it's getting along very nicely. Well, yeah, I started laying a load of lampposts when I have the opportunity. So, between these fields here, there's half a dozen lines there. I didn't get to the orchards. These have all been done. And I think the only other... the steam achievement. I've taken out 6 or 7 more wild animals this year, but I think a few of them might have just been... in the entrance, or maybe a smidge outside. So I don't know how pedantic the game is, but I don't know. We'll see if they that was a weird effect. Yeah, we'll see if they come towards the count. It was 39 when I started this year, so hopefully it's in the mid 40s now. Probably a bit ambitious, but we'll see. Yeah, so there we go. Behold the settlement. It's a bit of a beast. And here we go with year 81. The number of times I've played this, and this is my first case of pneumonia. There's a new one. So, I mean, I might as well round off the episode, really. It's winter, so it's not quite year 82 yet, but it's close enough. Just looking for any desperate people. I'm really having to nurse this along now. It's a bit of a shame. And a bit annoying, of course. Because, just make sure I've got nobody out here in trouble. Yeah, got people dying of hypothermia, of starvation, of just all sorts of stupid shit. I don't know when it was. I think early winter. I had the game on pause and I was sorting the caravan stables out because the structure of the roots had gone all weird again. And I find that when I'm doing that in winter, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, and I've got the game on pause, the AI seems to have enough breathing space to allocate new houses, like this one for example was a new one. So now we have 1528 places and livable spaces because all of the houses and the hostels, the places in them, are all active, they're all recognised. I've got all the blueprints down with all the resources in place, as you can see from this great big batch of them there. There's one there, there's a batch over on this side as well, and I've just got to lay the blueprints for 4 more hostels and that will be sufficient spaces for 2000. So yeah, you know, moving it along quite nicely. I've just decided to whack, what's this, 4 ore mines in here, because we're using ore down here for certainly for the doodah, cast iron. Are you using them for the tools as well? No, that's a sawmill, that's not a castle smithy. So yeah, because this hasn't been resource farmed as it were, I just whacked a load down there, but I've got so much fruit, and I've been whittling the meat down, but you know, 262,000 fruit. I mean, I'm just using all I've got like half a dozen markets dotted around the settlement now, and I'm just converting fruit and meat and whatever is inconvenient into things like hides, because I'm not generating enough hides, so I just get them from the market, you know, no great problem. Other than that, everything's okay. I've got enough flour being produced by all the mills. There are more than enough meat pies and fruit pies, and the old fish and meat pies, I made far too many of them for the expeditions. All the ports have gone now, so I've got the surplus of them if I do need them to fall back on. Pneumonia. Oh, Sana, you're only 11 years old. That's a horrible start to life. I've also just created a couple more coop and pastures for cows, just for more eggs and what have you around here. Just thinking ahead, I've also got a couple of fields, oats and grass, you know, because this is what chickens and cows use in the game. Stuck a blueprint down for a donkey farm. Can't talk. I'm not going to bother doing anything with that until the nice weather comes. I'll carry on with this corner. I've just been, you know, building it along. As you can see, I'll carry on with this corner when the good weather starts. All of the fruit fields along the outside of the castle walls, or sorry, the settlement walls, are these ones up here on the top left corner. I'm keeping an eye on them because as soon as they are finished, I'm going to destroy them. I'm generating far too much fruit, and this great big block of orchards here is more than enough, so I can destroy them and build fields and use them for things like, I don't know, flax or whatever. 2 huge flax fields here. I may well stick 2 more behind them. If I do that, I'm going to have to extend the wall so the raiders don't just kind of wander in and start setting fire to everything. That would annoy me. And if I do that, I guess I've found where I'm going to put the blueprints, really, over on this side. Or sorry, the remaining 4 hostels that I need to lay the blueprints for. I guess 2 there seems to make sense, and I guess 2 over here somewhere, out on this side. I'll probably put them in this corner rather than, or this bit here, rather than over to the right. Because the people there can then move between fields and castle smithies and all that gubbins. Might even try and what's the word for it? It's so long since I've done them. That one, bridge stairs here to give them access to the fish farms when I just occasionally, I don't very often do anything with them, but when I occasionally empty them, that would make life easier if anyone's living in the places I set there. Yeah, that's a plan. So, what have we got? So, Steam achievements. So, I'm just working on the final 2. That's all I need now. The first one is Defender, which is killing 50 animals, wild animals, for which I have set up these 2 kind of sacrificial. I thought that was a wolf then. I nearly got excited. These 2 sacrificial pastures and coops here. I'll let it run. So I'm catching them occasionally. I'm in the mid-40s now, so I've got about 45-ish out of the 50 I need for that achievement. So it's close, bloody close. Probably won't do it in year 82, probably year 83, I guess. Depends. Sometimes they come in, little flurries, and other times I don't get anything for like half a dozen seasons or something. And the last, what will be... Oh God, another one. Now, why... this is what I mean, I'm having to waste my fucking time nursing it along because the AI isn't coping. So this house is right down in this corner, like the old town. Where did I see her? There. So she's a builder. Why the hell would the AI allocate a builder? Right, good. So she's not a builder anymore. So now I've got to go first person. So she's got a bit of health left, but not a huge amount. Find a way out for her. Get to a nice long straight bit and blow her on, go on a charge. And this is pretty much the only way I'm managing to save loads of villagers from starvation and what have you. Very annoying. Where do we want to go? Up here somewhere, I think. It's right in the corner from memory, isn't it? Give me a way down. I think it's that one. So she's got enough to... Yeah, there we go. So just one suffering from starvation at the moment. Good. So yeah, I think that's probably everything that's worth saying. The last of the Steam achievements, that's what I was saying, is to get 2,000 population in the settlement, which is what I'm working towards with all of these blueprints for hostels and the remaining 4 that I need to lay, and that will give me enough for 2,000. So I'm kind of thinking, I don't know if it's asking for trouble, but I'm kind of thinking about building them all, or building, 250, like half of the remaining spaces I need, the shortfall of spaces, and then just waiting for the villagers to get dumped in the system. As you can see, I've got 102 teenagers, 102 children at the minute, because I had a big influx of new arrivals when the AI got it together. So I'm thinking of doing that. Maybe. Oh no, that's good. That's all right. Don't mind that. I saw the one appear there out of the corner of my eye and thought, oh Christ, here we go. So yeah, I'm thinking about breaking the charge to 2,000 population into 2 halves. I might just dump the lot into the system, make every single, have a huge splurge on all of these hostels. Massive building project one year. so that the remaining spaces are created, and then once the AI picks up the spaces, I've just got to kind of sit back and kind of nurse it through, I think. So, don't know, in two minds. I might do it in two little halves, about 250-ish per run, or I might just build the remaining 22 hostels or whatever it is in one great big hit. I've been building up stockpile of pies and things, so that's been the thing that's been making me think, oh, am I going to have enough resources to get to 2,000? Don't really want to have to build any more bloody bakeries. Plus I don't have the room, so I'd have to demolish things and free up the room for more bakeries, which would be a bit of a pig. So, yeah, on that note, the size of this bleeding settlement. And to think, 81 years ago, this started as a 3 shacks, are they called? That one. No, small houses. Shack, yeah. 3 shacks in this little corner somewhere down here. Golly. Very exciting. Okay, so yeah, on that note, I'll round this episode off. Be back in a few days for the next block of probably a 3-year block again. I don't imagine it will be the last episode of this series to get it up to 2,000, but we must be getting close now. During the next block, I'm going to clear off that Defender achievement. That'll leave me with just the 2,000 population to have a charge at. So I'll be back soon for that. Alright, see you soon. Ta-da.